Hi, Dutchman here. This is my first introductory video. Hopefully not my last. You guys will decide that, how well you receive this. The reason I'm doing these videos or starting to do this series of videos is I'm a gunsmith. Let me start off with that. I've been doing this for 41 years now, so I have a little bit of experience. I'm just tired of unboxing videos. I mean, you know the type where somebody grabs a box and they open it up and, oh, there's the instruction manual. Here's the mag. You get 2 back straps. There's a firearm. Comes with a safety flag in it. This, by the way, is a new Smith & Wesson Core M&P 9mm. I'll be talking about that in maybe another video for sure. And then someone just going out and shooting targets, blowing up fruit, that type of thing. That doesn't tell me anything about the firearm itself. I feel there's enough of you guys out there that want to really know what makes these firearms tick, how well they're designed, how easily you can get parts. Showing somebody just target shooting and blowing things up doesn't tell me, as I said before, anything about the firearm, how good it is, how reliable it is. It just tells me that the guy's a good shot. And it goes bang every time he pulls a trigger, which most firearms will in a controlled conditions. So I hope by these videos you'll know a little bit more about firearms, and I plan to do handguns, shotguns, rifles, not so much the way of gear like knives, things such as that, because I'm a firm believer if you don't have experience, don't talk about it. You're just going to make a fool out of yourself. I'll also probably get into gun cleaning, reloading, things such as that. As I said before, I've been doing this for 41 years. I've worked for government agencies, police departments, training. I've done a lot of training, consulting, things such as that. So, and I don't know everything. I'm not trying to say I do, but I think with 41 years under my belt and tens of thousands of firearms looked at, gone over, cleaned, shot, I have a pretty good idea as to what I'm talking about. You may not agree with everything, and it's a free country. You have the right to criticize. I was married for 27 years, so I'm used to criticism. I can handle it. The points that we're going to take, that we're going to go over with all of these firearms, are these points right here. We're going to talk about reliability, parts availability, the track record, ease of maintenance, method of operation, magazine capacity, weight, maybe a few other things I come up with. But in this first video, I'm not going to really discuss any firearms in particular. I'm just going to go over what I am going to be talking about with these firearms. A review will follow shortly, probably within the next 3 days. I'll start off with either a 1911 or the Glock series of firearms. Let me just go over what I mean by these talking points. Reliability kind of speaks for itself. Will it go bang every time? Does it need to be pampered? That type of thing. You want the firearm to be reliable, naturally. Your life's going to depend on this. You can't have a temperamental firearm that works sometimes, jams a lot, is sensitive. You have to run one type of ammunition in it only. It doesn't like 8 other types of ammunition. No good. Parts availability. That's a big thing with me. I don't like firearms that you can't easily obtain parts for, because with the way the climate is in this day and age, you want to be able to repair the firearm yourself, if at all possible. There's a lot of guns out there. I just looked up parts for a Ruger P95, and 11 parts have been discontinued by the factory. Good luck. So you want to be able to get parts and not just get them from one particular source, i.e. the manufacturer, because some manufacturers you call up and you look for parts and they act like you're trying to buy enriched plutonium or something like that. They shut you off. So parts availability is huge. The track record of the firearm, that's another big thing. Is it you know, a once and done, flash in the pan, the latest greatest thing out there everybody's raving about, and 6 months later you don't even hear about the gun anymore? It's not a good idea to have a firearm like that for obvious reasons. How many government agencies use it? How many police departments use it? How long has the company been in business? What's their service like? Their reputation? That's also a big factor. Ease of maintenance is another big factor. How easy it is to repair the firearm. If you have to, you know, go into a clean room and spend half a day just taking part of the slide apart with slave pins and all kind of other little tools and specialized tools, I don't like that either. That's a no-no with me. If you have to get and repair that firearm, you don't want to have 18 different special tools and slave pins and 3 guys helping you, that type of thing. Ease of maintenance is very important. Can you work on the gun yourself? Is it easy to tear down? And I don't mean field strip, I mean tear down, to replace a small part in it, a small spring, an extractor, an ejector, trigger bar, things such as that. So that's a big plus. Method of operation, is it single action only? Is it double first shot, single after that? Is it LEM, trigger, whatever? What's the method of operation, and why I feel it's a good method, a bad method, and what you should consider when you're looking for that. And then magazine capacity, that's important. If you're going to carry a service pistol, I ride horses a lot, and I take my firearm with me. I use a Glock. My favorite Glock is my Glock 20 in 10 millimeter. I also like the Glock 17 in 9 millimeter. But the magazine capacity with 15 rounds with that Glock 20, with that 165 grain bullet going out there at 1350 feet per second, you're going to do some damage with it. And if you're attacked a bear, mountain lion, things such as that, it's good to have something with a large magazine capacity, especially if, heaven forbid, you're involved in any kind of altercation. You don't know what's out there, and it's not getting any better, it's getting worse. So you want something that has a little bit of a magazine capacity. And second of all, another item would be weight. Weight is also a big factor. When you are carrying a firearm every day, or if you're loaded with gear and you're schlepping through the woods or the desert or wherever, the last thing you want is to be burned down with a heavy firearm while you're trying to carry all your other gear and your extra mags and your ammo for that. So weight is a factor there also. If these videos are not going to appeal probably to people who are target shooters, collectors, just like to get their gun out and look at it while they're watching a John Wayne Western or, you know, Die Hard movie or something like that, this isn't going to appeal to you guys at all. What I'm trying to go over is these points here that will make people think as to what is the best firearm that I can possibly buy. And there's several out there that are good. I'm not saying it's just going to be narrowed down to one or two. It's your choice. I'm going to try to present the best choices that I feel that are the best choices and why they are the best choices. You're not going to see me go to the range and run around and shoot targets and blow up watermelons and cantaloupe and tomatoes and things such as that. All that it's going to prove is that I'm a good shot and I can shoot well. It's not going to prove anything about the firearm itself at all. So you're not going to see me run around the range or do things like that. If you want to watch that, there's plenty of other people that that do that, that good entertainment, it's fun to watch, you know, go for it. That's your prerogative. So with saying that, and now that you know what these videos will be about, what my qualifications are, and let me also say that any firearm that I review, I will have gone over extensively myself. I'm not going to report on hearsay or a person I sold one to said it was good or this, that's meaningless. If I haven't personally taken this firearm and put it through the ringer, and I mean the ringer, I will not do a review on it. So I'll want to get that clear right off the bat at this point. So, like I said, that probably will be all for this video. It's basically an introductory video. If there's any other points that you feel you'd like me to go over with the firearm, feel free to post comments and I'll do my best. As I said before, this isn't going to be for everybody, but let's try to keep the comments civil. We'll just go from there, and I hope to see you guys in my next video, probably coming out within, I'd say maybe 3-4 days. Take care till then. We'll see you. So long.